Alright, ain't nothing to it but to do it. We're going to do a little bit of a deep dive on the warning today. Why? Because it's the band that got us to where we're at. And the followers haven't quite figured out yet. When you're nice to the band, they don't comment. A little bit of criticism, and the comments explode. Doesn't make any sense to me. My biggest video on the channel, almost 400 comments. Over 6,000 views. And nobody was happy with the video. Made good videos, complimenting people. No bashing whatsoever. No comments. Low views. Alright, we're back again. So, we're going to look into the warning and figure out what's going on here. This is a new era. Modern technology, internet, and social media has brought out child prodigies. I've seen guitar players, drummers, bass players, vocalists, kids, 4, 5, 6 years old, mind-blowing skills. 4-year-olds, 5-year-olds playing drums that professionals can't even do. Crazy, crazy stuff. There has been sister bands in the past that have gone places. They've done great things. They gained popularity. They had a tight following. This band has one of those followings. Their followers jump to defense at the smallest little negativity. They don't want to hear anything negative. They don't want to hear anything bad at all. All they want to hear is good. If you've got an opinion and it doesn't match theirs, they're all over your shit. Well, I'm a metalhead. The Warning is a rock band. They're not a metal band, they're a rock band. You look at them in Google and Wikipedia, it says rock. They have their own genre. The rock genre has been broken up a lot over the past couple of decades. Subgenres within the rock have kind of broken it up so that the true rock bands get muddled into some other side genre. A lot of people that are doing reactions to this band set them directly on the hard rock platform. I cannot agree more. They're hard rock, they're not soft rock, they're not regular rock, they're not glam, they're not metal. They sway back and forth and they hit multiple aspects. That puts them in the hard rock genre. Perfect for them. Now these girls started out young. 2013. The oldest one was born in 2000. Birth dates: January 30th, 2000, February 5th, 2002, December 13th, 2004. So, when they started the band in 2013, the youngest was 11. We were all kids once. If you were a musician when you were a kid, you got together with your buddies and you played. These girls did not have musical parents. The parents bought them instruments, they paid for instrument lessons, and they helped the girls do what they wanted to do and follow their passion. Being non-musical parents takes away a lot. Because if you've got musical parents, then the influence is already there. Your parents are touring, they're making albums, you grew up in the industry, you know what's going on. These girls grew up in Monterrey, Mexico, formed in 2013. Now, if you go to their website, there is no real about us. There's no real anything giving a history of the band, which is a little strange to me. But it's their website. They do whatever they want, and I'm sure they paid somebody to do the website. So it's got a home. It's got pre-orders for if you want to order whatever. It's got a shop. It's got photos, and it's got contact. No real history of the band. They've got tour dates, where they're going to be, pictures, buy my merch, all that kind of stuff. No real history. A little curious about why it doesn't have a history, but Wikipedia does. And actually, Quora gave a little bit interesting too, because I was questioning about the parents, if they were musical or not, and it was definitely confirmed that they were not. And that they should really be kind of considered with other sister bands like the Wilson Sisters, Quattro Sisters, Millington Sisters. I mean, Wilson Phillips was a good band, really good band, but they had musicians as parents who were why they kind of got easily famous. Yes, they were extremely skilled and talented, but they didn't last very long at all. The Warning, on the other hand, started at 11. The youngest was 11. The oldest was 13. These girls were smart. They did a couple of covers. I mean, they're young. This is from 9 years ago. This right here is from 9 years ago. They're little kids. What did they do? They started a GoFundMe account. We want to make an album. Do you like what we do? And people loved them. They supported them. They filled their GoFundMe account, and they started producing albums. Since their GoFundMe account, 4 albums, 2 EPs. Their first EP came out in 2015. That's 2 years after they did the start of the band, and it's actually the year that they did the Enter Sandman cover as kids. It's on the YouTube channel, and that's when Metallica said, hey, check this out. So that was 2015. 2 years later, they did a full studio album because they got their payment from GoFundMe. 21 Century Blood. 2017. 2018, they knocked out another one. One album a year later. That's cooking. That's having a good jive between the three, and all of them just blending together, and songs literally falling out as they practice. If you've got a good tight band, one person starts a riff, everybody just falls into place. The song pretty much writes itself. And that's what these girls have. They've got the songwriting, self-writing song ability. So Queen of the Murder Scene in 2018, and they waited a little while. Dropped an EP, Mayday, 2021. 2022, Error came out. In 2024, Keep Me Fed came out. 4 albums in 7 years is a little slow, actually. Okay. I mean, it did say that. Oh, no. In August, here we go. We'll just do it this way. August 2020, The Warning signed a 5-album deal with Lava Records. Album producer David Bendeth. The song Choke was released May 2021. So that would be their Mayday EP. So they're only 2 albums into their contract. They've got the Mayday EP, which is an EP, it's not an album. And you've got studio albums, which is what these guys are looking for. Air and Keep Me Fed. So they're 2 down, 3 to go. Let's see what kind of knockout bangers these girls have for us in the future. They didn't get on a super major label. They got on a smaller label, which kind of keeps them as an independent group because they're not stuck with the corporate crap, but they are still stuck under the label's contract, so whatever they're doing is all in their contract. They're told they got to make so many songs, so many albums within a certain point in time. They do what they got to do. Contracts voided, they get sued if not. They've also gone on. They've been on the Ellen DeGeneres show. They've done TED Talks. These girls have done a lot of stuff, and their skills are on point. I can't say enough about the drummer. I can't say enough about the bass player. Those 2 stick out. The reason I do not say a lot about the guitar player is the guitar player is mainly carrying 2 jobs, and there's 1,000,005 amazing guitar players out there. Guitar is so common, and there's so many good guitar players out there. I'm not putting her up there with Satriani. I'm not putting her up there with Vi. I'm not putting her up there with Eddie Van Halen. Kirk Hammett of Metallica picked her out and picked out the band. Now, on top of Lars being in the metal community a shit drummer, Kirk in the metal community is also partially a joke. So there's that. Metallica's not too good at keeping bass players either. If you look at their history, yes, I am a massive Metallica fan. Yes, they lost me after the Black Album. I will get into that in another video because you guys wanted me to review The Warnings Enter Sandman live at Whiskey A Go Go. I will be doing that. Still trying to figure out how to do that That song in particular strikes an extreme emotional note with me because of my history and my past. That I will get into in that video. I'm not getting into it in this video. This is a warning overview. What they're doing, how they got there, and what I think of them. They're a great band. They've got a lot of skills and a lot of talent. The vocals are on point. Their voices are on point. I absolutely love the sound of the bass. I absolutely love the sound of the drums. The guitar is atypical rock metal. Sounds great, but it's atypical. I made a comment about Rush, and I said how the guitarist of Rush was a weak link. When you've got 3 people that are top tier, weak link doesn't mean that they suck. Weak link means that they're just a little bit underneath the rest of everybody else. Geddy Lee was the bass player. He was also the singer. His singing lacked, but his bass playing slapped. It's that simple. Millions of people will tell you they hate how Geddy Lee sounds, but he's an amazing bass player. It's that simple. It's not a hard concept. You don't have to get all butthurt. Your panties don't have to get all in a wad. Take it for what it is. It's an opinion, and it's an opinion that's backed by lots and lots of people. I made a mention of Rush in one of the comments. I turned around and I put that video for members only because I didn't want new people coming to the channel to see the video and read all the damn comments. You guys got so butthurt on that video, it was ridiculous. But you also pushed it to the point that we are where we're at now, and I can't thank you enough. I tried doing a recovery warning video, thousands of views, 12 comments, because I was nice. You guys are teaching me if I'm nice, it goes nowhere. If I'm not nice, it goes somewhere. That's all on you guys. That's not on me. I'm learning from what you guys have to say and how you react. As these videos go, if I'm nice and it doesn't go nowhere, and then I'm a dick and it goes somewhere, do you not think I'm going to be mean about stuff down the road just for the comments? It's conditioning, just like everything else in life. You learn as you go. If you look back, I don't have that many reactions on this channel. This was not supposed to be a reaction channel. This was supposed to be a background music channel, a funny haha channel with music, me doing weird stuff, making weird riffs, and having fun with music. I never expected it to be a reaction channel. I never expected to be where I'm at right now. And I'll grab the bull by the horns. I'm going to ride this thing as long as I can. Am I going back to the background music and making my own originals? Yes. Am I still going to be doing reaction videos? Oh, hell yeah. It works. It's a music channel. It's my music channel. Do what I want. And as long as it's within guidelines, I'm all good. These girls, on the other hand, were absolutely brilliant. They did a couple of songs. They caught traction. They got attention. They saved their money. They got an album out. They made originals. And they went places. Originals are key. Very key, especially in their genre. There's not a lot of people sticking with the hard rock genre and making good quality originals. These girls are making super quality originals. They sound amazing. They're going to go places and they're going to last a while. I don't see them going away anytime soon. There's been a couple other bands that I've done reviews on and I've flat out said this person ain't going to last very long, and they did not. This band, on the other hand, the blind loyalty of their followers alone will keep them going until they piss off the followers or they step on the wrong toe. But with social media, you can still kind of get around all of that these days. These girls have a lot going for them. As for awards, 2019 Independent Music Awards, Hard Rock, nominated, did not win. Modern Day Drummer, Reader's Poll, Polly. Drumeo Awards, Rock Drummer of the Year, Polly. Drummers getting major awards. Bass players getting nominated and noticed. The band is getting nominated, but not winning. What else do we have? There we go. Peak chart positions on their singles. Free Falling, Escape the Mind, 2005. Nothing. Non-album single. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. Nothing. Enter Sandman, US Hard Rock, 13. US Hard Rock, Diagnostic, 11. Metallica Blacklist. That's with somebody else singing. When they did this, they had somebody else singing. Money, off Error. Canadian Rock, 23. US Main Rock, 31. Those are positions for that song. More, off of Keep Me Fed. Canadian Rock, 25th place. US Hard Rock Diag, 8th place. 36th on the US Main Rock. Sick in 2024. This is this year. Made it 5th on the Hard Rock Diag and 25th on the US Main Rock. That's this year. The girls are in their 20s now. They've had the experience. They've had the time behind them to get their feet dirty. They know what they're doing. They know what they've got to do. They're mature now, and these girls are going to run as far as they absolutely can. Don't blame them. Hopefully, they pull a Stevie Nicks, and they're still jamming at 75 years old. That would be amazing. We will see what happens to them in the years to come. We've seen how they've blown up over the past 11 years. Yeah, it's been 11 years. Enter Sandman was released as kids 9 years ago. I mean, it reminds me of my daughter back when we were playing Rock Band. I mean, these girls said that they learned and got their incentive from Rock Band, the game. This is proof that playing a video game can, and by all means, possibly will, make you a global phenomenon. It's that simple sometimes. If you've got the skills, you've got the talent, you've got the imagination, you've got the brains. These girls started young. They've learned as they've gone. They've got coaches. They've got people directing them. They've got people in their corner helping them. They're coming up with their music. They're making their music. They're making their originals. Their originals are bangers. Unlike Five Finger Death Cover, who they came out, they had some really cool originals, and then they started doing covers left and right. What? No. Keep with the originals. Covers are good every once in a great while to bring something back. If you got a cool song that you really like, throw a cover in there. Cool. Otherwise, keep it original. Keep it you. Stand fast to who you are, and what you hold true to yourself. These sisters all have equal views, equal outlooks, and they are going places. Where they're going, we'll find out. Only time will tell. Will their heritage play a role in it? I don't really think so. A lot of people are saying the Latina community needs to come behind them and back them. This is a global community nowadays. Social media has not made it a community thing. The community is within the page. My community is all of my subscribers and people that support the page and like what I do. If you don't like what I do, you're not part of the community. You're a lurker that's just commenting because you're mad and I touched your feelings. There's patterns here. I've gone through the reactions. I've gone through the comments. I hope the fans don't destroy the band. And I've seen that before too, where the fans just get so loud and so boisterous and so overwhelming that people get tired of hearing about it. They don't want to hear about the band no more. They're tired of it. It's old. Go away. And the fans will actually cancel their own band. I've seen it happen before. It sucks. The band has no control over it because the social media outweighs what the band can control. Hopefully you guys don't destroy this band in the future and you mind your manners and you don't turn other people off of the band. Doesn't matter how good and how quality the band is. Sometimes the followers of the band make the band look bad. And that's something to think about. Ozzy Osbourne was a good example. His fans were eating bats. He didn't tell his fans to eat bats. Yes, he bit a rubber bat head off on concert. It was rubber. And then all of a sudden, Ozzy fans are making him look like crap. Metal genre. Kids themselves left and right. Why? Because the music told me to. No, the music did not tell you to. Your head was twisted and you followed what you thought the band was, and the bands got crucified for it. Don't be that kind of follower. Be supportive, be energetic, be good people. It's that simple. Don't destroy your favorite thing because you think you're protecting it. I really, really love this band. I love where they came from. I love what they do. The skills and talent are all there. I absolutely love the way that the mixing engineers mix the albums live or on record. Yes, their live stuff, like you guys have said, is incredible. It is. I will give them that much. Love it. Typically don't like live stuff. Their live stuff, quality. Can't complain about it. Won't complain about it. Like I said, we'll see where these girls go in the future. We'll keep some tabs on them. I'm going to be jumping over to some heavier stuff. Maybe some rap. I know there's some R&B stuff going on. I want to touch on some more drama and some other aspects of the music industry. Why? Because drama sells. If you piss people off, they can't resist but comment and throw their 2 cents in there. Even if they've got a faceless account with numbers and letters as a name, they feel their opinion's valid. So go ahead and throw it in there. We'll just ignore it or delete it if we have to. See you in the next one. Y'all have a great day.